gentlemen, today is the day when you will be educated by a 14-year-old about life. Good morning to the honorable judges, respectful timekeeper, teachers, friends, and audiences. Before I start out with my speech, I would like to quote the last words of Steve Jobs. I reached the pinnacle of success in the business world. In others' eyes, I was an epitome of success. However, aside from work, I had little joy. In the end, wealth is just a fact in life that I'm accustomed to. You can employ someone to drive the car for you, make money for you, but you cannot employ someone to bear the sickness for you. Whichever stage in life we are at right now, we will face the day when the curtains comes down. Treasure love for your family, love for your friends, and love for your spouse. Treat yourself well and cherish others. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take some time to think about these words. I believe that we have been brainwashed by the social media from a very young age. We were made to believe about the ideal types by it, and when the time comes for us to say goodbye to the world, we are in the wrong. And that is when we realize about how misinformed and ignorant we have become. We can see society today would go out of their way to have pucker lips and long eyelashes like the Kardashians. It's funny seeing girls putting inches of makeup just because Instagram told them to. It's bizarre to see men chasing after the ideal types of men, building muscles every single day and having up-to-date hairstyles, as if personality never existed. It's sad to see mankind spending more money on the latest phone and caring less about the starving children in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, as a girl, I grew up watching one of the best shows of all time, SpongeBob SquarePants. To be honest, I was lucky, not keeping up with shows with the target demographic of little girls, such as Winx Club, Barbie, and Monster High. These shows have brainwashed girls into thinking you are not living a perfect life as a girl if you are not like these fiction girls in your glass screen. It's scary how much these shows have influenced girls, making them think that they are secured by putting makeup. And now every time I go on Instagram, I would have to see 5-year-olds wearing 5 different shades of eye makeup. I know, it's weird for me to say that SpongeBob SquarePants is the best show of all time. Despite the jokes, well, I learned a lot from SpongeBob. For example, you don't need a big pink mansion like Barbie. This guy lives in a pineapple that costs about 5 ringgit at the store. Also, you don't need to please anyone. This guy's neighbor despises him, hates him, and yet he isn't even bothered. Instead, he loves his neighbor. Last but not least, being a doctor or not, it doesn't matter. SpongeBob's job is flipping burgers every single day. And yet, he still manages in life. There are a lot of famous people out there. For example, Lady Gaga recently saying that she's unsatisfied with her career because everything she does is being judged and everything she wears is an advertisement. While SpongeBob here is having a grand time in his pineapple. So kids, watch SpongeBob. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have a bunch of friends and all of us are flawed. Too short, too skinny, fat, whatever. But I love each and every one of them equally. They don't care what you have to say and I don't care what you think about them. Living life to the fullest. You do you. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us have heard about Malala or have read her book. She was shot because she believes in what she thinks is right. And does that shot stop her? I don't think so. And look at her now. She is as successful as ever. Being tall and gorgeous won't make you happy or successful. And being ugly doesn't mean you won't find love. As embarrassing as it sounds, I had a crush on Patrick Star when I was 5 years old. People won't appreciate you based on your looks, but they will appreciate you based on your deeds. So ladies and gentlemen, everyone, do not chase after fame and wealth, because in the end, it won't matter. Treat yourself well and cherish others. With that note, I thank you for your kind attention.